My two Satoshis, this is my two Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest. I'm stacking Toshis, yeah. Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is Monday, December 7th, 2020, and I'm rocking this old school trap music right here, Boys in the Hood. It's a group that many people don't realize Young Jeezy, or Jeezy now, they used to be a part of. Boys in the Hood, them boys, classic right here. I was feeling this, so we're rocking this today. What's good, people? Welcome to another episode. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Today, we're going to be looking at what MicroStrategy is doing. I think they need to pump their brakes, in my opinion. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm all Bitcoin. I'm all crypto. No doubt about it. I think that is the future. But we got MicroStrategy looking to raise $400 million and will use the net proceeds to fund more Bitcoin buying. Here's my thing. I know this guy, Michael Saylor, I think his name is. He's a smart guy. You know, the light bulb went off. He went all in on Bitcoin with the purchase, I think, of about $700 million worth of his company's excess reserves to buy Bitcoin at the beginning of this year, which panned out to be a really nice move. But he's looking to raise more money. And my whole thing is, I would never buy Bitcoin or any other asset on leverage, like with credit cards or a loan or something like that. I personally wouldn't. I know people who in the past have. 2017, you saw a lot of people remortgaging their homes to buy Bitcoin. You also have stories of people successfully doing it, so it can go both ways. But 9 times out of 10, I would say with a asset like Bitcoin, it was so volatile, I would not do it. I just would not do it. But we're going to take a look at what MicroStrategy planned to raise $400 million in convertible senior notes. And in addition to that, we've got out of the block, Bittrex becomes the second exchange to launch a 24-hour tokenized stock trading platform. And I don't know if you guys remember, Abra was doing something very similar to this, but ended up getting shut down. I don't know what happened with that, but I see that Bittrex is now the second exchange. I think FTX was the other exchange that started doing that back in October, I believe. What do you guys think about that? Trading stocks 24/7 through the blockchain, tokenized stocks. We'll take a look at the actual number of stocks that are going to be available for trade with Bittrex. One of them, of course, Tesla. Another is Apple. I'll give you the whole list here shortly. So that's something I wanted to give your attention to. Maybe you would want to try it out and see how that all pans out. And then lastly, Snowden, one of the unsung heroes, I think, in the last decade. This is the guy who really exposed the NSA, the whole PRISM program, where, they have backdoors in everything. He's saying that he was right about Bitcoin and the dollar, meaning that 99.93% of the US dollar's value has been lost since 2013 relative to Bitcoin. This is interesting. What do you guys think about this? Does this even mean anything? We'll take a look at exactly what he said in his tweet here. And that's out of newsbtc.com. All 3 articles coming up on today's episode of My Two Satoshis. Let's get it. Guys, find these types of videos informative. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. And I must give you this announcement. One of my sponsors, the 88% off Cyber Week deal is going on. I gave you the Halloween deal. That was awesome, but this is even better. You get 88% off PureVPN's 5-year plan, the limited time offer. So get over there. I got the link in the description below. You need VPN services, guys, because it helps protect you from hackers. It also allows you to get on to many of the streaming platforms in other countries to see content you normally wouldn't even see. So you need to have a VPN, and why not take advantage of this great offering? As seen on Huffington Post, Lifehacker, and Yahoo Tech, PureVPN gives you fast and reliable VPN services, now having more than 6,500 servers, which is the most of any VPN in the market. So definitely check this out, guys. PureVPN.com, link in the description below to get this great offer. Let's take a look at the technicals really quickly. Bitcoin is, if you guys remember last week, I did this drawing here, basically a pennant and we bumped up against there and broke down outside of the pennant to the downside. Unfortunately, thought we would be heading higher. That did not happen, and at this point, I think we're gravitating toward this blue trend line I have drawn here. So if I extend this outward, you'll see we could possibly see a drop to 18,700 range before making a move higher. So we're talking about something like this, then possibly heading higher and getting back above this trend line that extends right here. All right, so that's where I think we are. If we break this, of course, the outer trend line is our next area of support, and that'll be around 17,700 in that range. 18,000 just depends on when and if that blue trend line breaks. All right, easy peasy. That's how you do it. Support and resistance and trend lines. That's all you need in this life. And of course, I can't forget the outer trend line all the way down here. That's 15,000. I don't think we're going that low. We could, but I really don't think and hope we don't. Though I'm sure my algos would catch that trade anyhow. And speaking of algos, we are still in our long position from 3 days ago in Bitcoin. We got long around 18,600. So we're in the green. We did take some profit a day ago around here, as you guys can see my cursor, but ultimately, you know, we're in the green. We're looking to hold this position. Hopefully we don't drop any lower than our stop loss at 18,295. We did try to go short on Ethereum, got tapped out of that one though, so we're neutral on Ethereum, and we're also on a manual trade. You could have gone long on Chainlink as well earlier today. So that's where we are with the algos. If you guys want to sign up for a free month of automated trading, you can do that with the link below. Sign up with Dudex. Send an email to me at algo@cryptoblood.io, and I will send you instructions on how to set up a free month worth of automated trading with my algorithm. So as I stated at the beginning of the video here, looks like MicroStrategy is planning to raise 400 million to buy more Bitcoin. Essentially, the net funds from that, the net proceeds, will go towards buying Bitcoin. It says MicroStrategy said Monday it plans to sell up to 400 million in convertible senior notes, an offering that will likely fund yet more Bitcoin allocations. So the business intelligence company said in a press release it will invest the net proceeds from the sale in Bitcoin in accordance to the Treasury Reserve after first making way for business expenses. Only qualified institutional buyers will be permitted to buy the interest-bearing notes, which mature in 5 years. MicroStrategy can convert the notes into cash, Class A shares, or a combination of the two starting in December of 2023. And here's the actual press release from MicroStrategy. One interesting part about this whole situation is that these notes are unsecured. I'm not sure. You guys let me know. Who do you think would even want to buy these convertible notes from MicroStrategy? I mean, I wouldn't. If I was a hedge fund person, I would just be buying Bitcoin myself. Like, there's no point in buying this. But hey, there are some strategies out there that need to hedge and do certain complex things to try to balance everything out. But hey, that's what MicroStrategy is doing. What do you guys think? Do you think they're jumping the gun? You think that's a little aggressive? They already have 40,000, almost 41,000 Bitcoins at the time of this recording. Is that enough, or is you can never have enough Bitcoin? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know your thoughts on MicroStrategy yet dipping their toe in the Bitcoin pool yet again. I want to also give you guys a heads up on what's going on with Bittrex. They are the second crypto exchange to offer this new service, basically tokenizing stock trading. And you know, for many years I've told you guys that we will eventually see an evolution or even revolution in the way that stocks are traded. We will see a day where all stocks are traded on the blockchain, not through NYSE, not through all these other exchanges where a lot of these stocks are really rehypothecated, meaning there are more stocks out there than actual stocks issued by the company. This is a known issue. If you buy something from like Ameritrade or TD Waterhouse, whatever the company is nowadays, I don't know what the name is, but E-Trade, Schwab, you buy stocks from these companies, they actually don't even go out and buy the stock. So you're gonna have pseudo copies of the stock, and there's no checks and balances going on anymore, right? There's no settlement of these trades at the end of the day like they used to be. So, that is a problem. Rehypothecation of stocks. Look it up on Investopedia. It is a real thing. It's no conspiracy theory. They will explain to you what that is all about. But anyway, let's take a look at what Bittrex is doing. It says the cryptocurrency exchange has followed the steps with its rival FTX to offer this service, tokenized stock trading. It was announced on today. The Bermuda-based exchange said its users can now purchase fractions of stocks such as Tesla, Apple, and Google with US dollars, Tether, or even Bitcoin. Fractional stock trading allows buying less than one share, and this feature is convenient for purchasing high-cost stocks. Bittrex has partnered with Switzerland-based tokenization solutions provider Digital Assets AG for the new offering. This is also who FTX is using. The CEO of Bittrex said that clearing systems are inefficient and complex, and trading small volumes can be expensive and take days. Blockchain technology has the potential to radically broaden access to financial services. So I went further and found all the stocks that will be listed and tokenized. We've got Tesla, we've got the Spider 500 ETF, that's the SPY, Alibaba, Beyond Meat, Pfizer, Apple, BioNTech, Facebook, Google, Netflix, Amazon, and Bilibili. I've never even heard of that one. So those are the list of stocks. I'm sure they'll add more in the future, but that's second exchange doing this, guys. You're going to start seeing more and more of this happening, believe me. And lastly, we've got news BTC. Snowden, the dollar has lost 99% of its value against Bitcoin. Yes, he tweeted this out, I think, earlier today, and he just wanted to bring to it your attention and all of us our attention to the fact that the US dollar has lost 99% of its value against Bitcoin. It's a scenario that's difficult to imagine, they say, but as whistleblower Edward Snowden points out, it's true and backed by data. Here's a look at how this amazing feat has happened in less than a decade. Yes, Bitcoin has eaten the greenback alive. Because the dollar is so dominant globally, it is the currency at which all other asset exchange rates are set. It is also the most commonly traded pair against crypto assets, forex, stocks, and more. It is in fact the current measure of all money. And look at this comparison, right? The dollar falls 99.9% against Bitcoin over the last 10 years. When flipping the BTC USD chart in the inverse, you effectively have a USDT BTC chart, which shows how far the dollar has dropped against the first ever cryptocurrency since 2013. Just as Snowden says, there's been a full 99% decline in less than 10 years. What a great way to look at that. And, it's going to continue to fall. And so is everything else against the dollar. That's why everything you see, from buying diapers, milk, even candy bars. You take 40 years ago, 30, 40 years ago, a candy bar was 20 cents, 15 cents. Now, $2, right? So that is the purchasing power of that US dollar eroding. And this is why you have the average household having two working people. You no longer can survive off one income. This is all self-evident of the erosion of the US dollar. So you have to take a long approach when it comes to Bitcoin, cryptos, and alternative assets, even precious metals. Though I would say I would get more into crypto because your returns are going to be way and continue to be way higher than any precious metal can give you. But the erosion of the dollar will continue, and doesn't mean the dollar is going to go away either. That is not the necessary outcome, okay? I don't think the dollar is ever going to go away. I just think that it will continue to head lower and lower in purchasing power, meaning you would need more dollars to buy the goods and services that you use on a daily basis. You have to remember, dealing with percentages, even if Bitcoin, or I should say the dollar, has lost 99% of its value against Bitcoin, it can lose another 99%, right? It can always go closer to zero, but never to zero, if you understand what I'm saying. So keep that in mind. I thought that was a good, neat tidbit that Edward Snowden blessed us with on actually today. That happened today, December 7th at around 8:30 this morning. So let me know your thoughts on all three of these articles today. Let's have that conversation in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, of course, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. We're out of here, people. Holla.